Get 4 pieces of wood and nail them together. I mean, it looks like I should just be able to make that.
Well, I thought this. I looked it up, you know, and it was like, you got to do it like the wood. I just sat there and was looking at like bad. You can even get like Home Depot and them to cut it, but I just sat there and was adding it up.
Well, that's the thing. By the time you look up and mess up and redo and buy all the stuff, you might as well just buy it pre-made.
He did a good job. He's got it where you got the little grooves so it interlocks.
Yep.
Real thick. I'm trying to think of it. It's real thick wood.
It took me 45 minutes to make mine.
But this is 2024. So it's.
I was thinking there was something the other day I was thinking that I wanted to make, and I just figured it would be too hard and I'd mess it up. I can't remember what it was.
Probably a chocolate cake.
Oh, chocolate cake. I don't like cake.
Chocolate cake for Jimmy. Gross. Chocolate's the grossest cake.
Yeah, I agree. I don't like cake, but chocolate cake's the worst.
Yeah, I think it's the worst. Yeah, it took me like 45 minutes to make my box, but it does weigh 400 pounds. It's a little over-engineered. There's about 75,000 screws in it.
Yeah.
Did you put anything in the middle? Like this looked like it was thick enough. It doesn't need that.
Trust me, this thing doesn't need anything in the middle. It weighs about 500 pounds to move because it's thick wood and it's screws, not nails, so that I never had to re-nail anything into it. So
they're all these nice.
So it is not something that is light or anything that's going to break, but it's 20, 24, and 18 inches.
Well, what I had seen online was that if you wanted to make it where it was lighter to carry, you had to put like that support stuff in the middle.
Right. You can do lighter wood and make it lighter to carry, but no. Robin will attest to the fact that it is not light. And it has 2 handles on the side.
Yeah, this guy put on. Well, I mean, everyone likes heavy wood, not light wood, right?
I have a new microphone, so we're testing it out.
All right. Sounds wonderful.
Clips on.
All right, guys. Here, Tommy's getting his shoes on, but he does his own warm-up half the time anyway.
Is Tommy coming?
Like Joe, doing his own thing?
What?
But with a shirt.
Like Joe, always doing his own thing?
Is Tommy coming?
He's right here, yeah.
Oh.
He's putting his shoes on. He's just
okay.
So it's just the 4 of you.
Joe, that's right. Joe used to always just do whatever the fuck he felt like that day. That was funny.
Which Joe? Oh, Joe Mercure. Yeah.
Joe Mercure.
Oh, he does whatever he wants.
And he introduced himself. What did he introduce himself as? Robin said he introduced himself as Elvis to the new coach, to Flavia, when she first started.
He's a nut.
He's so funny.
All right, guys, I'm going to start the clock in a minute, and we're going to do a 6-minute EMOM. The first minute is 30 jumping jacks plus 5. You hold the plank, twist your knee under to your opposite elbow, then do the same on the other side. Jump in as if you were going up for a burpee, but don't go up, and then jump back to plank. Do that 5 times. Then minute 2 will be 6 squat alternating high kicks, and then 6 squats with that jump twist back into the squat. So it was that quick twist to the side and then back into the bottom of the squat. And then the third minute will be 5 yoga push-ups, and a Spider-Man stretch on each side. I will remind you what we're doing. Let's see.
Okay. I was going to do a video and then I'm like, we've done all this enough.
Yeah.
If anybody's doing this by themselves at home, they'll be fine.
Right. We'll use this timer for now. Tommy got me on a different timer, but it seems to have disappeared from my screen, or at least I can't get to it.
What timer's that?
Fit LB. Just for this purpose, let's
okay. We'll be patient with you and allow you to look for it later.
Yeah. All right, here we go. So in 3, 2, 1, go.
I just drank a bunch of drinks.
We are doing 30 jumping jacks and then 5 of those plank fun things. Let me pull. Oh, All right. Control B.
I see you're doing research.
That's my normal stuff. I still rely more on what you're posting.
How many of those plank thingies? Sorry, I couldn't
5.
see.
Cinco. Jump in, jump out. Yep. This is more going to be a 6-minute AMRAP, I think.
Sounds like we're doing like a dance together.
All right, minute 2 is going to be 6 squats with high kicks, alternating legs, plus 6 squats with that little jump, alternate sides.
Did you sleep? How do you feel?
Go. So 12 total squats. Squat, kick, squat, kick. My favorite is watching Tommy when he's not warmed up yet. He goes so slow. He looks like he's in pain. So then jump to the side and then jump back to the middle, Jimmy.
Oh, okay.
So squat, jump, squat.
Got it. Okay.
Oh.
Cupping marks on your back.
Yeah.
All right, next is going to be 5 yoga push-ups and a Spider-Man on each side. And go.
Robin got cupped yesterday, and she has 2 cupping marks on her back, and they literally look like, because they're matching, it looks like an alien attacked her.
Where'd she go for cupping?
Lot of irritation.
Her normal massage person.
Marcy did it too.
You know Marcy, you've met her before. I think.
Marcy?
Yeah, she is Jesse's friend that works out of CrossFit South Cobb, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, somewhere like that.
I don't know.
A Roswell Road or something.
But
She's a-
I think you've met her at the gym. She's been to like the ladies' night.
Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah. With does she have like dyed hair or something, or real short?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's short, her hair's short,
Yeah.
she's older.
She's a great lady.
All right, guys, back to the start. 30 jumping jacks and 5 plank doohickeys.
She's an awesome lady. Robin's holding her boobs so they don't bounce on jumping jacks. Are you too, Jimmy? Jimmy probably can't hear me.
Sorry, I miss you focusing on my workout.
Andrew says he wants to do this workout with me, but he doesn't want to do it at 11:30. So I think we're going to do it right after when he wakes up, if he still says he wants to do it.
Oh, he wants to do the workout? That's awesome. Does he
Yeah,
like
but he doesn't want to wait till 11:30 because that's when the fish start to bite.
That's funny.
Whatever it takes. Who cares? Okay. Well, today's deadlifting the wad. But,
It's squat.
oh, I'm sorry, guys. Go ahead. We're into that alt squat with the alternating kicks and then the jump squats. Afra, I know we have deadlift strength sometime soon. Was it next week?
What's that?
Do we have deadlift strength soon?
Yeah.
Andrew says he wants to be able to deadlift 150 pounds.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to have
How
to
much
start
does he weigh?
less than that.
Yeah.
He's like 100. He says he's 108. We'll see. All right, and last thing, 5 yoga push-ups. I've got things programmed through the end of the month, but I haven't put them in. I'll do that today.
Okay. Yeah, I still have to put the other ones in. I had to get over my madness, my
Yeah.
annoyedness at Zen Planner before I went back in there.
It really is slow. And I'll be sitting there typing something and the pop-up will come up and say, it looks like you've left us. Should we reset the session? Like, no, I'm
And you're like, I'm typing in the application.
active in the application.
That's some bad client-side programming right there.
Oh,
It is.
it is so not user-friendly, Jimmy. It's not even funny.
They're all like that though, because I've been in
Right.
Wi-Fi and all the other ones. They're all the same. They're all based on the same stuff. But it's so like you type, you save, you put something in. It takes 35 seconds to refresh, and you're just sitting there looking at your computer. So
Yep.
when you have a bunch of workouts to put in,
Oh,
after
it's
like
terrible.
3 of them, you're like, I'm done.
And you always have to go back. Like, you can't just, yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
And then sometimes it doesn't save them right. And you're like, I know I just did this right.
Yeah.
Why is this on next
All right,
month?
guys, runner's lunge. So to me, that says on your back knee, but kind of a
Yes.
Spider-Man stretch. And then you're going to rock back into that hamstring stretch a few times per side.
This is an Emily stretch. I like this one.
Mhm.
Oh. I got on the 6 p.m. call last night, or the 6 p.m.
Class.
class, and Gavin was like, so there's some optional intervals at the end, and I was like, they're not optional. We all did them.
They were not. I was expecting people to turn the screens off and then go, but and some of them actually try to get out of it, but everybody at 6 a.m. kept their Zoom on, and I mean, I think that's probably the accountability is probably what made them do
Yeah,
it.
I'd so much rather do it that way, so much, unless I had, like Robin had to go because she had a meeting, but
Yep.
she came down for the 11:30 and did it with 11:30,
Oh, good.
which
I
it makes
wasn't
it so
yet-
much better if you have,
Yeah.
you have other people to do it with.
Yeah. I'm still going to keep them at the end, and we're not going to do anything too crazy for a while. Just
Yeah.
not everybody's used to it.
Yeah, but if we can do
What's
the
that? Am I doing this right? The banded overhead tricep stretch?
So stand on the band.
Okay.
Stand on the band. And then put it behind. Nope. You can do, well, I guess you can do both. I don't know how that feels. I always do one.
his elbows way
Yeah.
flared out.
Yeah. You're not, so you're not lifting, it's a stretch.
Got it.
Yeah, my request
Wait a
would be that we do the intervals during class, because that'll make me do them, whereas I won't do them if I have to do them.
Elbows pointed up and not out. That puts pressure on your shoulder. Try and get it to come up. Yeah, but it's just a good on the class. Just so people can handle it too. All right, guys, it is squat day Friday. Woohoo!
Woo woo.
Jimmy, you don't have a barbell, do you?
Yeah, I just have dumbbells.
That's fine. So I'll explain everything. So for the 3 of you using barbell, you're going to do 4 sets of 5 front squats with the barbell with a 3-second pause at the bottom. Jimmy, you are going to do the same thing, but you're going to grab 2 dumbbells, hold them in the front rack, and do 4 sets of 5 front squats with the dumbbells, and use a 3-second pause in the bottom. Make sure your glutes are engaged at the bottom and you haven't bottomed out with the hips tucking under. It's all about keeping those glutes engaged the whole time. So you're going to do 4 sets of 5 front squats. Rest a minute or so in between each set. You can go up as you are able. Then after you do all the front squats, you're going to do 3 rounds of either 8 to 10 hip thrusts. Jimmy, you're going to do that on the ground as glute bridges, and 30 frog pumps.
Woo.
Both the hip thrusts and the frog pumps, or
3 rounds. You'll superset those 2 movements, but do all your front squats first.
that's what I want. All right. But you said something about you're going to do either in the beginning. That's what confused me.
Mm-mm.
No, either barbell or dumbbell on the front squats. You're going to do dumbbell.
Okay, that was
barbell.
Yeah.
And the 3 of them are going to
The
use
bar, with the dumbbell, is it just basically I'm just holding it down near my hips?
Nope, you're gonna hold it in your front rack, just like this. So probably the
For the
back.
hip thrust?
Oh, for the hip thrusts.
Yeah, sorry. I got
Yeah,
the
you want to
spot.
hold them here on your, you can't see me, on your hip flexors. And you want to do glute bridges, or do you feel better with the hip thrusts now?
I'll decide when I get down there.
Okay. Well, I know once Chris gave you his magic touch, you.
What?
got-
What?
That is true. But Chris is not here to touch me today.
He touches you during glute bridges?
He
Jimmy
did one
was-
day. It was fun.
Struggling with the hip thrust, like putting it
Oh.
all together and arching his back. And I kept trying to tell him what to do, and it was not connecting. And Chris came over, touched him on his ass in one other spot, and it was like light bulbs went off.
Oh.
Yeah,
He tries to get people
so it's
to
a
pay
big
extra.
joke.
He tries to get people to pay extra for that, but
Yeah.
instead I tell him to take money off accounts for that.
That explains that extra $10 charge.
You must have looked like you enjoyed it. He only charges people that really enjoy it extra.
Well, I enjoyed it, that's for sure. Laura was looking at me very jealous-like too.
Well, Donna told us that yesterday she went back and watched Wednesday's class because she wanted to see her snatch form, but just listening to everyone's conversation was cracking her up. I imagine if you are very bored, you can go back and listen.
If you're very bored. Yeah. Very bored. Very bored.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that funny, but
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah.
we asked him to take a picture.
It's a fun squat. The only problem is getting, we should get it up for each other. All right.
I think that's called tag team.
Okay, so do all the front squats first.
Okay. 4 sets of 5 with 3-second pause.
Yes, that 3-second pause is going to be the killer.
Robin will do it perfectly. For 2 seconds, I was like, I'm going to explain to her the point of the 3-second pause. And then I was like, she does it all perfect for him anyway. So she'll be fine.
She is a good squatter.
Yes.
Robin.
And her form is always
She's
perfect.
more like, she looks like Kurt and Chris when she squats, just straight down, straight up.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little bit more quad dominant, right?
Yeah.
The other plates are over here.
It's a
against the
virtual.
wall.
That's
You come to do the sit-ups yesterday.
It's like your first time. It's always
How many of these?
terrible. 5. We're telling dirty jokes over here, and I'm trying to keep it quiet so it doesn't go on the.
No, we have to, oh yeah, this one is on YouTube.
Not that it's bad. We won't get cut off.
We're talking about it. Friday's always the dirty classes.
She cleaned the first one up, and of course it never feels good when you clean the first one up, and I was like, it's always terrible, just like your first time. Oh, she's trying to.
Not for guys, it's not.
What's that, Jimmy?
That for a guy's first time, it's not. It's just very quick.
Exactly. That's why it's terrible. Where my hands are, I don't know that I'm ever going to be able to put it there. Hold on. No. Don't come over because I'm going to jump it up. And I don't want to hit you with the bar.
Sorry, I was just texting Kush asking him to take a picture, but I forgot their classes ended. But it was just 3 people in there this morning.
Oh, what is
Would they do an early morning class now?
No, they have like a 5:30 to 7 at the gym.
I think 3 is big for what it's been, other than the first day.
Yeah, well, he said 3 reserved and didn't show.
Oh my
I
gosh,
think
that's not good.
People are just adjusting to getting up early again.
So is it regular classes at the gym now?
No, it's more like an open gym style.
There you go.
Okay, that's what I was wondering when you said about a class.
It was Harper, Todd, and him. No, it's more like an individualized personal training thing. Like everything's taped off. Did you see his email about how he's doing it? I mean, he's still keeping everybody distant.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily running as a class.
That mic at Afros picks up everything. I can hear Robin.
Yeah.
She's not quiet. I don't know why you think that's surprising. I'm gonna add some weight. Maybe just 10s. Let me grab the 10. Front squats feel good to do.
Oh, that's I gotta start squatting more. It's just not my strong point.
That's why I added the pause, because when you do the pause, no matter
That
what,
makes
you're gonna.
a whole other story.
You stay. You're good. Yeah. I mean, with a 3-second pause, you can't go super heavy.
No. Well, also having to clean it up there. Although my squat clean 1 rep max, no, I can squat more than that, but getting it up.
Getting
The
it up
3-second pause with dumb interesting, I'll tell you that.
Getting it up is sometimes the hard part for old guys. Just
I
kidding.
feel like Val would comment on that.
For sure she would.
Tommy's got good squat form too. There you go, good. How's the shoulder, Jimmy?
Last. Oh, it's fine. It's just.
Do you
It's
say
you're holding the dumbbells. 3-second pause after a while. The dumbbells, the way they're not like the bar even.
Yeah. Well, and they can, if you're going heavy, they can dig in.
Great.
Yeah, I'm using 40s on each side.
Break it already.
Which, by the way, Walmart has dumbbells again. I bought some 5-pounders.
5-pounders for $300, or were they reasonably priced?
No, I got them for like $8.
Nice.
They had them normal price on Walmart. It's Walmart selling them.
Yeah.
Get them back to
I
normal.
don't know if I'm excited or scared that kind of everything's back in stock and easily accessible again.
I got the 5-pounders because every time we've done whatever those ones where you lift forward and back, I'm supposed to use light weights. I don't have light weights.
Yeah. I got my little baby weights.
They're pretty.
They are. They're pretty
Hey,
fun.
But if you're tightening everything and using everything, I swear, you can make it so much lifting, you can make it so much harder if you're fully engaged.
I don't know if Jimmy's off. Look at his right one is higher than the left one. Or if it's
Yeah, way higher. Oh, I think it's where it's sitting. The other one looks like it's sitting in his
Okay.
clavicle back area.
And that's what I was wondering, if it was just where it was sitting. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, holding the heavy dumbbells there, that makes the front squats tough. I'm doing the 15s.
Yeah, I'd rather have the bar. All right. Time to thrust my hips or glutes or whatever.
I mean, I guess I could have put the 10 on top of the 5.
Hip thrusts are with the back on the bench, and glute bridge is with the same thing, but on the ground. After.
I'm going to do the glute bridges because I'm not sure with the dumbbell.
Do you have a pad or a towel or anything you can put them on your hips?
Yeah, but I'm just thinking about hanging off of that bench. You're trying to do it.
Why don't you do glute bridge and pause at the top?
Yeah.
It is much harder to get the dumbbells on your hips if you go heavy when you're doing hip thrusts versus doing it on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, you could just do one dumbbell too as well.
Mhm.
Also.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just doing one dumbbell.
Okay.
Need Chris to touch me.
We'll make sure to send the message.
I said, me too. Just a man.
Your second,
In general.
4 sets of 5. You could always do the hip thrusts. It's at the end if you
Crap,
want.
I read that backwards. I'm sure I did 5 sets of 5 on the front
Would
squats.
you like?
That's okay. With your with the dumbbells, that's fine. These guys are getting pretty heavy with their barbell.
We're moving slow over here.
Mommy's only done 2 sets. It's okay. I knew with the dumbbells he'd go faster. Are you
Yeah.
coaching the 11:30?
Yeah. We have a lot of,
through this.
what's that?
Some of them in that class will fly through this.
Yeah, I'll tell them not to. I'll
Yeah.
tell them to hold those squats for a while. I mean, with the dumbbells, it is lighter, but I built in a lot of time. The Metcon's only like 13 minutes.
The Metcon looks fun too.
We'll see. There you
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll do it with Andrew after this.
go. So my microphone's good, huh? You guys can hear
Yeah.
it?
That's much better. Did you order it?
Yeah. And this one's a clip-on, so I don't choke myself during
Oh,
the
good.
videos. We're just
Yeah, I
gonna
never
take
know if anyone can hear me. I get real close to the computer.
Yeah. We're just gonna stay with 15 on this one. I felt myself lose my core a little bit on that last one. Hip thrusts are next. Jimmy gets to lay down for like his whole second part of the string. Mhm.
Yeah.
Don't forget the 30 frog pumps too.
Yeah, I did the.
Is Andrew up? Is he gonna do it with me
And you're gonna do this for a month?
at 8? I placed a pickup for Whole Foods for a few people. I'm gonna get it now. I got some more steak, and we do have some in the freezer.
He says we go.
You're done?
That's
You're
mine.
done?
That's close to my mouth. That's like 3 right max.
Yes, that was 4 for me. That's right.
Once right now.
I'm like, I'll do another round if you want
What
me
do
to.
you got my thighs?
I guess I'm
What
Bridget.
actually what plus
We're doing hip thrusts. Yeah, it's hip thrust. Hip thrust.
which is needed.
Okay.
The rack down here. So I've run 2 days in a row and my hips are sore.
You want to go run with me tomorrow? I'm doing 10 again.
Nope. I was thinking
Actually, maybe.
what?
Oh, go ahead. No, I was listening to you. Go ahead.
There's like, I did maybe 3 miles each day. And I was thinking maybe I should try 4.
Yeah, I'm either gonna run tomorrow or Sunday with the weather.
Yeah. I'd like
I gotta do more yard work.
I'd like to do tomorrow's WOD. Depends on what time we wake up. Last week we sat around waiting for 9 o'clock for so long. We're like, can't do this.
But that's the thing. I've been trying to get. It's hard because you sleep in normally a little bit on Saturdays or Sundays. So the problem is when you do that, then you go to do a long run. Like last weekend when I did my long run, by the time I was out there, it was like 80-something degrees, and I was freaking dying.
Yeah. Well, last week was much
Cooler.
worse. The temperature's
I think this week was cooler.
well, today for sure. I think it's supposed to be beautiful this weekend. Everybody but Tommy has disappeared from my view.
35 degrees tomorrow morning does not sound beautiful to me.
No,
Yeah,
but
then I'm gonna wait till the afternoon
And
run.
it's only a high.
maybe it's Sunday that's getting back into the 70s. I thought it was
Yeah, it's only a high of 60 tomorrow.
Yeah, it's Sunday that
Yeah,
gets back.
that's when I'll run. That'll be perfect.
Yeah, I'm gonna put all the weights on. I will put 45s on eventually, but since you're at that, I don't want to.
After when you've gone to when you
On
go
and
to
off the whole
Kennesaw,
time.
are the parking lots open?
What's that? Sorry, I was talking to Robin.
So when you, no problem. When you've gone to Kennesaw, are the parking lots open again?
No,
No.
Monday.
Monday. Tommy said maybe Monday. Baseball fields are opening Monday.
yeah, maybe Monday.
Yeah.
They're not
Oh,
open.
Oh, sorry, parks are opening Monday.
They're not open yet. They have all the signs up that say, if you park here, you will be ticketed.
How you guys doing on that second part of lifting?
I'm loading weight. That's as far as I've gotten.
Oh, okay.
Robin's pumping all by
I'm on
herself.
the last one. I'm on my last frog pumps.
Where's Tommy at?
He's still on squats. He'll do the other stuff afterwards if he has to.
Okay. I can too, but Robin's on, she's finishing round 1.
Okay.
We got plenty of time.
Ugh. I think we should do Zoom classes forever. That should be an offering from now on. No, I'm being serious. I wasn't joking.
I know.
Yep, you can pay an extra amount for it because we'll have to have a different, unfortunately, we'll have to have a different coach. And if we're going to do it right, different programming.
Yeah, I saw Strong Side has an online platform now, but I'm sure it's not Zoom. I mean, it is nice to get the workout and it's not quite the same. You can't really get you can't get the same type of coaching because we can't see everybody.
I mean, I'll be honest. These workouts have been just as hard as me doing the ones at the gym.
Oh, yeah.
I think.
Sure.
I mean, the only
It's hard.
issue is I don't have certain weights, but I can get that.
And we're trying to make it so you don't need to have the weights to get a good workout. And yeah, I agree. I was the first week of doing this, I was more sore than I've been at the gym in a long time.
I'll just be honest. It's convenient. I mean, not that I don't mind going to the gym, but depending on traffic and stuff, it's just nice to walk down to your garage and
Yeah.
see a friendly face and start working out.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm getting away with anything. I can't like, you know, like you guys. I mean, you still see enough. You know, I'm doing it right.
He's like,
You guys let me know.
Jimmy's like, you guys still yell at me.
That's right.
All right, I'm putting the 45s on.
But it is hard because I can't
It's like,
see.
no, just leave it
You
on.
guys
and
are on the
put
ground. I
45s on
can't
top.
see you.
Yeah, I need a better camera than my
Light.
iPad. Deadlifts, I got 40s. I don't know if I have room for the bar facing burpees.
Well, you don't have a bar. It would just be over your.
It looks
I was
like
gonna use a PVC.
it looks like you have so much room in there.
I mean, I do. I have enough room. I can do it. I'm just gonna move a
Yeah,
few
you need
things.
body lengths if you're doing bar facing burpees.
I was just gonna put a PVC pipe down for the facing part, I guess.
You can do it over one of your lighter dumbbells.
Yeah. 8. Well, if you want to wait, you can do it while Andrew and I are out here. Because you got to set up the bench and everything. Warm up your deadlift. Your deadlift is going to be 185. And then your rack reverse lunge is going to be 95. So you have to do the cut.
Okay.
That is off.
For the rest of the
Then we can just throw the 45s on top of that.
2 minutes.
Last set.
on the workout, that 2 minutes, is that 2 minutes in between the three?
Yeah.
Okay. The way it looked, there wasn't enough space on my screen. It was like 10, 8, and then a 2-minute rest, and then starting.
Yeah. No, that's in between the AMRAPs. So it's 9 minutes of work, 4 minutes of rest built in. Which to me tells me you can go all out on these little
Exactly.
one rest.
That's the idea.
If it was fast and strong, I would give you longer AMRAP and only 1 minute rest because I'm trying to train your endurance a little bit. This is training your all out sprint mentality and different energy system.
And the deadlift isn't super light, but it's not super challenging.
No, that's a good deadlift. Those are good weights for me. And I'm not super
Great,
strong.
I'm going to be, well, I'm going to use my 40-pound dumbbells. So when I do those, just kind of hang them down to touch the ground.
For
Like,
deadlifts, yeah. Touch the
Yeah,
ground.
like I'm them down like that.
Yep. And just make sure you keep your back.
What's that?
You're going to be going lower than somebody would with a barbell. So just make sure you keep your back nice and straight.
Yeah, if you're rounding
Got
your
it.
back, you can do sumos, Robin said, but she's right. Those sumos in whatever workout that was, Wednesday's workout, they were way harder than I thought they were going to be.
Well, there was like a million of them.
Yeah, I think it's because there were 40, yeah.
What was it? There was one, I think it may have been one of my workouts where we did 30 deadlifts in a row at 95.
Yeah.
Sounds like your workouts.
I'm
All right,
having trying to get really creative to put running in twice a week now without knowing people are still at home and
Yeah.
trying to figure that out without having them double under and jumping jack, forever.
Honestly, if I was everybody and I was at home and you wanted to do you wanted to get a little bit, this would have been the perfect time to do the running. Like, just go out and run. You don't have to worry about the pressure of.
The main person that really couldn't that one day was Heather because of where she lives. Like, her driveway might as well be vertical. And then her entire
Yeah, if I was her, though, I would be running that neighborhood all the time, because then when you get out there for the flat 5Ks and stuff, you would be flying.
Yeah, but like when Emily says vertical, Jimmy, you don't understand.
Yeah.
It's vertical.
Yeah.
But is Oliver Roads in the neighborhood that way, too?
Yes. One time I was riding in the passenger seat. I think Lauren Cushman was driving to go pick Heather up for something.
Like Heather's driving.
And Lauren was driving, and I couldn't look as we went up the driveway because it scared me so much. It's not only vertical, but then it turns.
My driveway wasn't like, but my old neighborhood in Tennessee, it was all hills. People used to talk about it all the time. So I just ran it. And that was the thing, was it sucked when you did it.
I used to.
But when you got out there then for like those 5Ks and stuff, it was like, woo!
Our last house was a really hilly neighborhood too, and I used to run that. And there were some hills I always just had to walk up at least a portion of it, especially if it was hot. But
Now that I think about it, other than in town where I lived out in Tennessee, everything was hills there.
yeah, until you're further up into the Blue Ridge or.
I feel them way more for this than glute bridges.
Hip
I
thrust,
never-
you feel more.
I never feel them in glute bridges ever. Okay, we're done.
All right, awesome sauce. Tommy will do his later. I'll need him to help me with our son anyway. All right, so here's the workout. And actually, I can write it down afterwards. We are going to do a 3-minute AMRAP. 3 minutes, woohoo! 10 deadlifts at 185 if you have it, 135 for women, and then 8 bar facing burpees. That means you are perpendicular to the bar, and then you have to jump over it and twist and then go back, right? So you start with the burpee and then jump over the bar. That's 1. You'll do 8 of those. So you're gonna go back and forth between 10 deadlifts, 8 bar facing burpees for 3 minutes. Then you get a 2-minute rest, full rest. Walk around, do not sit down. Walk around, breathe in through your nose. Try to get your lungs and your breathing and your heart rate back under control. Then we go into a second 3-minute AMRAP. You also need to lower your weights on your barbell at this point. The next 3-minute AMRAP is 16 front rack reverse lunges. So you stand in one place, alternate legs that you step back with. It's 65 for women on the bar and 95 for guys on the bar. Jimmy, just keep up with your, with whatever dumbbells you want to use in that same front rack. And 8 dips. So you guys can either, Jimmy can use his rings, you guys can use a bench, you can use 2 chairs if you have that to more mimic, you know, that mimics the straight bar like on the GHD, those types of dips, because your body can go in between. And then there's a 2-minute rest. And then a third 3-minute AMRAP where you put it all together. 10 deadlifts at the lighter weight, the 95-65, 8 bar facing burpees, 16 front rack reverse lunges, and 8 dips. Who has questions? All right, good. Nobody. You guys want to get yourselves all set up? All right. Tommy's still getting his weights. How's everybody doing?
Ready to go.
Okay. All right, Tommy's ready. I cannot hear Robin and Afra. You guys good? And I also cannot mute anybody. You'll have to mute yourselves. Although you guys are already muted. All right, here we go. So let me start this lovely music.
Tonight, leaving the lights. Tonight, leaving the lights. Tonight, leaving the lights.
I'm gonna turn you down.
No, I cannot quit. There we go. This is the part I have to do this bit. All right, here we go. We are going to up. Going to give us a 10-second. I cannot hear you. What?
Turn it down. We were trying to talk to you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I couldn't hear you a minute ago.
Robin has a point.
Just wanted to ask if you could watch my deadlifts. I'm doing them with dumbbells and my form sucks.
Yeah, I'll watch.
I'm doing in the middle of it. That's it. That's all we got. That's all I needed.
Okay.
Now we're ready to go.
Are we ready?
Sorry, I didn't know how to get you to see our screen other than.
That's okay. Before I couldn't even hear you guys.
Yeah, I think I had turned my microphone off and then it just wasn't reconnecting. That's all.
Okay.
Okie dokie, we're
All right,
ready.
you ready now?
Yeah.
All right, I think this will give us a countdown. So in 10.
I'll go down these roads. I won't tell you where I'm going. No, no, no. These roads.
Robin, they look good. Your back is nice and neutral. You could drop your hips a little bit more if you wanted. One minute in.
Leaving the lights tonight. Leaving the lights tonight. Leaving the lights tonight.
There you go, Jimmy. It's good. One minute left, guys.
They say when one door closes
Advertisement.
at Santa Fe College,
All right, you guys, you're almost there. You got about 30 seconds, a little more than 30 seconds.
our living room became classroom. When our students couldn't access our computer lab, we brought computers to our students. Just like you, we are learning new ways of doing things. And just like you, we won't let anything stop us. At Santa Fe College, we never stop opening doors. Financial aid and scholarships are available. Register now at sfcollege.edu.
All right, 10 seconds left. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. I'm going to pause the music temporarily so that we don't run into more commercials lately, or within this. Now you're going to 95. So change your weights if you have to. Try and breathe through your nose. Walk around. We start at the 5. No, 16 lunges, 8 dips. You can do the dips on the bench, or you can do triceps. Okay. You do that too. Overhead triceps. Dips. Guys, when you're doing your dips, if you're on a bench, make sure your shoulders don't rotate forward. All right, we got about 40 seconds left. gonna be 16 front rack reverse lunges, all alternating sides, and 8 dips.
I feel like this one's gonna be the problem, but the last one was not easy.
All right, here we go. Whoops, where did it go? There we go. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, guys.
It's time to go.
Reset. Just go. I have to use the smaller one. Go. This computer is so small. Trying to manage 3 different screens. All right, 1 minute in. You guys are halfway. If you take a big enough step back, get your knee over your heel. All right, 1 minute left. Thirty seconds. Here we go. We got 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, rest. How was it, guys? Very good? Sorry about the timer. This computer screen is so small, I can't manage all these things.
It's fine, we can see it fine.
All right, so we've got 2 minutes. Nobody has to change anything. Your deadlifts get to be nice and light this time, so be really careful with your back. 10 deadlifts, 8 bar facing burpees, 16 front rack reverse lunges, and 8 dips. It'll be interesting to see how many times people get through.
Can you hear me?
Like barely.
Is that better? No? I don't understand. It's my normal fucking microphone. I took the other one out. I don't understand.
I don't know. Maybe it's the computer. 1 more minute. I just pause the music because I tend to play a lot of commercials.
That part,
Honestly, I don't like the music, but that's just me.
I mean, I don't like this non-copyrighted music.
Sounds weird through my computer.
non-copyrighted music, Jimmy, it has to be.
Yeah, since it's going on YouTube, we can't use normal, anything that you would know. All right, 30 seconds
No,
left.
I would rather have no music, but that's me. It's just my
Oh,
preference.
not me. No music?
Yeah, it doesn't, I don't need it, but since it's going on YouTube. All right, here we go, guys, in 15 seconds.
Oh, I was like, where'd it go?
Yeah, I'll bring it back. And here we go, in 3, 2, 1. Put it all together, go. There we go, guys. Everyone's lunge is looking good. All right, good. So we got a little more than a minute left. There we go, 30 seconds left. Ten seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, time.
I only got one full round.
Yeah, I think that's about, I saw Tommy and Afra get into the burpees the second time. I didn't see where Robin was.
And,
Yeah, 3 minutes is not a lot of time.
I said the front rack with those dumbbells doing lunges is not easy. They feel
No,
like they're
it's not.
falling off the whole.
Yeah, and for 16, even with the barbell, it's not super easy either.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Whew. That was rough.
Well, that makes me excited to do it now.
Of course. You like hard workouts.
Yeah. Not sprint ones. I like 25-minute, pace it out, just keep moving. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, all of them together at the end was tough.
Yeah. I don't know what happened to your sound out, but we could hear you fine earlier and then nothing.
Oh. Well, it helps if I plug it in. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I went to the bathroom and turned it off because I didn't think you guys needed to hear me in the bathroom. And I think it pulled it out.
Ah, there you go. All right, well, that's better at least. Now we know.
That was so much harder than I thought it was going to be. I mean, I know it's a sprint and I should know better, but
Yeah.
I was dying.
Yeah. It was. I got to get a bar because I'm telling you, the deadlifts and then the front rack lunges with the dumbbells is just the holding them. The way I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, I think the deadlift, if you switch to a sumo, definitely helps you, and you get a still a good workout. But front rack, I just rest them on my shoulders. I know it's uncomfortable, but
Well, that's what I did. But then I rest them on the shoulder, but then holding them like this the whole time, they feel like they're slipping out of my sweaty hands because they're all metal. And they're not like the gym with the rust, where they catch. They're like real smooth.
So I put the entire dumbbell on my shoulder so that I'm not holding it at all.
Yeah.
Like
So
the bar is going over my trap.
you mean like
Yep.
so like this? You're talking?
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
And I just have my hand like.
Yeah, I wasn't doing that. What I was doing was resting it like that, and that's what was hard because I felt like it was slipping the whole time.
Yeah. So I just put the whole thing on top of my shoulder, and then my hand is on it just so it doesn't roll off. So
All right, I'll do that next.
try that next time. Okay, thanks guys.
Great
All
job.
right, off to work. You guys have a good day.
You too.
All right, so we're not going to see you at 11:30, Emily?
No, Andrew doesn't want to wait. I've got to jump on the opportunities if he actually says he wants to do something.
Yeah, for sure. All righty.
All right, well, we will probably see you guys tomorrow.
Okay. Yes, tomorrow morning.
Yes.
Robin will wake me up with the Batman slap. All right, see you tomorrow.
All right, bye.
Bye. Just leave this out. I'm going to use it. End meeting.